Hey guys.
Hey guys.
And welcome back to another episode. We are back with our part 2 of the GCM upgrade.
Yes.
So
all the information you want to know.
Yeah. You guys obviously just saw last week's episode. It was just really the boys fitting it out, and we didn't talk much about it because we thought we would rather have a separate sit down, where we can talk.
And then if you guys wanted to ask questions, we could answer those in this video as well.
Yeah, so we got a few questions on our last episode that you guys want to know the answers to, so we're going to answer those. We're also going to do a breakdown of how much it costs, why we chose Lovells, and yeah, just all that kind of thing. So yeah, let's get into it. So I've written them all down on my phone. So the first question comes from Wayne. He asked if we have both a GVM and GCM upgrade, firstly. And then he also asked what are the figures of the increased GVM, GCM.
Okay. So yeah, we did get both done. We got the GVM, GCM upgrade. I don't think there's a point just getting the GVM upgrade. You might as well go all out and increase everything if you're going to do it.
Yeah, I think as well for us, like, it is a bit different because we're towing every day.
Yeah, that's
or most days.
Yeah, pretty much every day.
Yeah. So for us, being weighed before and knowing that we were close, we were like, let's just do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because our weights were pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. So second part of that question was, what are the figures of the increased GVM, GCM?
Yeah.
So a lot of you guys asked what are the new figures, so we'll just say it now. So GVM was
3,100, and the GVM now is 3,600. So that's an increase of 500 kilos.
Yeah. So big increase for us on the GVM.
Yeah.
Which we're really gonna use.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what's the GVM for those playing at home?
The GVM is the gross vehicle mass.
Yeah. And the GCM was 6,000 kilos. GCM is now 6,900 kilos, so an increase of 900 kilos.
Yeah.
Lovells used to do a 7,000 increase, but they only do that up to the model 2021, I think it was, on the D-Maxes. Okay. So yeah, that's obviously as max as we can go. So what's a GCM?
GCM is the gross combination.
Gross combined mass.
Yeah, that's it. Gross combined mass.
So
you know more than me, mate.
Oh, only because I have to go through and write all this down. Okay, so second question is from Just Another Camping Review. They asked, what did this set you back and how long did they take to do the work? So
that's a good question.
Yeah, Lovells are different around the country depending what state and territory you're in. For us, we're in New South Wales, so we went and seen the boys at Campbelltown, and it retails for $7,964 in total. So there are two options that Lovells currently have for our car, which is a D-Max. However, we went for the larger increase. Yeah,
so that's a change of the cooling system as well.
Basically, for us, obviously, you guys know we have worked with Lovells in the past, and we do have a code with LSP at Newcastle. So the guys, obviously, over at Campbelltown were able to do us a really good deal. And they also let us film on the day, which was really, really cool. Yeah.
It was awesome to see how they do it all as well. And we learnt so much. Yeah, so again, a big shout out to Jeremy and his team over at Lovells at Campbelltown because they were fab. Yeah. So thanks, guys, for that one. And how long did it take for them to do the work? So, yeah, with these guys, they were really good, but we did call a few other people and they were saying 3 days. But these guys, Jeremy and the team, they got us done in the day.
Yeah, so also the people who were saying that it would take about 3 days were for the smaller upgrade.
Yeah, the smaller kit. Yeah. So, and I think it was mainly for the engineer to come out because they wanted to wait till they had a few to get the engineer, not to waste his time.
Yeah, so rambling on from that question, basically, when you get your GVM upgrade done or GCM upgrade done, they have an engineer come out. So that would potentially be what would be the 3 days, so they can book a few jobs in at the same time and get everyone certified at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's what we're assuming would have taken longer. However, we just got it done in the 1 day. Because we were there all day filming, we probably distracted him. Probably took longer. But yeah, it was an all-day job.
Yeah, and we wouldn't stop talking to him as well.
Yeah, the poor bloke got his ears chewed off.
Mainly by Sophie.
I can't help myself. So next question comes from Frank. He asked, how much was the upgrade, as he's wanting to do the same to his BT50?
Yeah.
So same, D-Max BT50.
Yeah, I think they could be the same kit. Don't hold me on it.
Hold him to it.
No, don't. But I think they are the same kit.
Yeah, so just give them a buzz if you guys are in Sydney and you wanting to do it to your BT50.
Yep.
So, so Frank, if you wanting to do it to your BT50, just give them a call. Jeremy's really helpful giving out information on what you need and everything like that. And if you tell him about your situation, you might not need the full kit as well. So it might be a little bit cheaper for yourself.
And before getting it done, I'd go get weighed. Then you know what you're actually towing, what you weigh.
Yeah.
And you'll find out what kit you need by then. Yeah,
exactly right. So do your research first.
Yeah.
And next question comes from Bob the Colorado. He wants to know if we can outline the costs, which we just had.
Yeah, we just did that.
And what was actually done. He's also got a few other questions, but let's just break it down. So what was the cost? We've already said what actually was done. So for the GCM upgrade and the GVM upgrade.
Yeah, so because we got the high kit as well, so they do a radiator change that. They change the front shocks and coils and the leaf springs. What else do they change? The rear shocks as well.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional on it, so...
Pretty sure that's about it.
That's about it.
From memory, on the day, they had those big blue springs.
Yep, the springs.
They had the coils, and they had the radiator.
And the 4 shocks, 2 at the back and 2 at the front.
So... yeah, it's actually really interesting to see how they do it. It looks quite, simple, but I'm sure it's very difficult.
It's definitely not simple.
So that's kind of what was done.
Yeah.
After they do it, they go through and they fit all of the new springs and coils and everything like that. They actually wheel align your car.
Yeah, dual wheel alignment.
Yeah, you guys would have seen that if you watched part 1. If not, we'll link it below so they can go check it out. But they go on the bridge thingy and they goes up in the air
on the hoist.
And then basically he's got this little mirror and he goes boom, 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 and then it's all good.
Yep, just that simple.
He made it look simple.
Yeah.
He was very proud of himself because he said he got our wheel alignment 100%. So we were very happy to hear that.
Yes, we were. And they also take it out to the weigh bridge and weigh it all for the engineer so they know the weights from before and after. So, yeah. Hey, Ginge.
So after they've done the weigh bridge, they take it back to the shed or the shop or whatever you want to call it, and the engineer comes out and checks over the car, makes sure it's all compliant. He looks at your mirrors to make sure they're compliant. Not sure why. Would you know?
I don't really know. I know they need to have blinkers and stuff on them, but I'm not too sure.
Not 100% sure, but he checked our mirrors and made sure they were right.
He took photos of everything as well. Measures the height of the vehicle and all that as well. Yeah,
so obviously with the bigger coils and springs and everything, it had raised the car, so we had to make sure he knew all the measurements. And then he does his paperwork. The boys send off all the weighbridge paperwork to him, and then you'll get an engineered compliance certificate. Yeah.
Takes a couple of days probably.
So that's that. And then he also wants to know if we were sponsored by Lovells.
Okay, as we said, we do work with them. with Breeze from Newcastle. So they did help us out. We didn't get it for free.
No.
But they did give us a discount.
Yeah, definitely. So they looked after us 100% and let us film, which was very generous. But yeah, we definitely still paid for the upgrade and we weren't sponsored.
No.
We chose to film at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that answers all the questions we got on last week's episode. However, I did just want to go on also and explain a little bit more about it. So I did write a couple of things down that I may have already mentioned, but we'll say them again for fun.
Yeah, yep.
So with New South Wales, it is different in every state again. But in New South Wales, there is no changing of the compliance plate. So when you get the upgrade done, in the old days, I guess they would change it over.
Yeah, not very long ago. I think it's quite a new rule where they don't change the compliance plate over now.
Yeah, so it still has the old numbers on it, on the car. However, we have to carry paperwork around that says it's been like compliant and modified professionally, and we just keep those in our glove box. Yeah,
and if we drive past a copper and he's doing a rego check, it'll come up with on his system as a modified vehicle.
What was that?
Modified vehicle.
Yeah, exactly right. So he might pull us over and say, yep, that's modified.
Yep, where are your papers?
Yeah, where's your papers? I need to see them.
Yeah.
So we did get told it's very important you carry those around.
I'm glad you know where they are because I've got no idea.
In the glove box. So, yeah, after that, if you got your paperwork and you have no change on your plate, you do need to go to the RMS or RTA or whatever they call it now. And you might hear Ginger chewing her stick in the background. You have to go to the RTA or RMS and you have to actually show them your compliance certificate that you received from Lovells. And then they actually upgrade your paperwork for your rego. So you have to fill out this form saying like your name and the new GVM,
all the new details.
And then you show them the certificate at the same time and they basically put one and one together, copy both of the paperworks. You get your original paperwork back. They update their system. It didn't cost us anything to do that.
Yeah, but it does depends on your weight. So I don't know what the difference is, but yeah, if you're a lot heavier, I think it does have a charge.
Yeah, I guess it just depends car to car. So for us, we didn't have
We had no charge, which is great.
Yeah, because when I was doing it, I said to the lady, I'm assuming we're going to have to pay extra. And she's like, probably. Yeah. And then at the end, she's like, no. So,
which,
was good.
we were happy about.
Yeah, so that was good. So we did all that. I just wanted to touch on that because I know in Queensland they still change the plates over.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue.
Anyways, so that was that. GVM, GCM upgrade completed by Lovells at Campbelltown. Why did we get it?
Why'd we get it? Yeah. So when we got weighed originally, well, the only time.
Yeah, like what, over a year ago
Yeah, now? It would have been over a year ago now. Wow. We were very close to our weight, so we just got it done just to be sure because we want to carry like extra water. And if I put a bit of weight on, we can carry myself.
Oh, gosh.
Or firewood. Like, we couldn't carry firewood, really. And, just wanted to be safe.
Yeah, and also with, like, just thinking about everything. Like, we're on the road every single day, towing a huge van. Well, not huge. It's only 18 foot, but it feels big. A big van around. You just want to make sure that you are safe on the road.
Yeah,
that's probably the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, on that, we also got it done because insurance. It's a lot of money we got sitting behind us, and we're towing it every day on the road.
It's our life.
It's our life. So if we have an accident and we're overweight, we're not insured for the car or the van. So
yeah, we've also had stories of people saying they've had an accident, the insurance company have filled up the water tanks on the van and then weighed it. Yeah. Like, because people say, oh, travel with empty water tanks and you're fine. Well, you can't do that either because people are filling up the water tanks and then saying, well, you're 200 kilos overweight, so you're not insured.
Yep. So, yeah, you got to be careful with that. I don't know every state, but, yeah, insurance companies will do whatever they can to...
Not pay.
Not pay, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, we just wanted to make sure that we were...
All covered. Nice and safe, and don't need to worry when we're on the road.
Yeah, exactly right. And if we do want to do any upgrades to our car, we know now we can.
Like, you all know, I want a tinny, a canopy, so now I can get that.
Watch this space.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so that was another big factor for us, knowing that down the track we do want to do things like that to the car. So we're like, we've got the opportunity to do it now, let's just do it.
Well, let's go.
Yep.
I won't say no to a tinny.
We're not getting a tinny now.
Come on.
We just paid for that. GVM upgrade.
It's true. Maybe in a month or so.
Oh my gosh. Guys, no tinny. Comment below if Aaron needs to get a tinny or if I'm right and he doesn't need one.
Well, I need a tinny so I can go out and provide for our family and catch fish and squid and, you know.
You can do rock fishing.
That's not safe.
Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Anyway, yep.
Yeah, just I think that was all I really wanted to touch on. I'm just making sure.
So on the weights and all that, we've been weighed once, but now getting all this new equipment on there, and if we get more water tanks and all that, we're going to go get re-weighed just to make sure it's all level again, and then we know what we're playing with. So yeah,
we were so close before. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we're travelling like. And also we did get the ATM upgrade on the van.
Yes.
So
it'll be even different.
And that'll be different again.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what the combination is now.
Yeah, so definitely something that we're going to get done in the near future when we're probably back around Dubbo. Yeah,
we'll go see Greg at Correct Weight.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the Sydney region and you're looking for an upgrade on your GVM, GCM, make sure you go and give Jeremy a call. His team are fabulous and they're very, very kind in helping out any way they can, and they know so much about everything to do with cars.
Yeah, like, they're really good. Even if you just want to give him a call and have a chat, he'll help you out and talk you over what to do, or if you need one. Yeah, exactly right. And what kind of pack you need or what suits your setup. So give him a call, send him an email. He's a lovely guy. His team are great. And I think that's about it on this episode today, guys. Tune in for next week because we have some news to share. See you then.
Bye, guys.